To build a new user, first find the company you wish to build that user against. Enter the company name in the organization search box, select the company, and click Explore. Once the company details have loaded, click on the People tab, and then select the Add People option. Choose User, and then select End User and click Next. The next page shows you the company line and allows you to select the site the user will be associated to. Select the site from the drop-down and then click Next. Choose the license type and then the license term you wish to order. If you have a pooled license available, you can select this or choose to create a new license. Once selected, click Next. This will then open the User Setup window. Enter the required details for the user, such as their first and last name. These details will auto-generate the username. This can be changed if you prefer. But note that once a user license has been created, the username cannot be changed. An email address does not need to be included unless you wish for the user to receive email alerts for personal and group voicemail functions, as well as password resets and fax to email. Input a PIN, which is used for accessing voicemail as well as for hot desking. Users can have an external DDI, internal DDI, or both, depending on how they're going to be receiving calls from either external or internal sources. Select the outbound presentation for the user, which is the number shown when a user calls out. Company default will match the settings set at a company level, or you can choose from the other options if preferred. Review the site and amend if needed. The active toggle will enable or disable the user. Show in Contacts will show the user listed in the contact directory. Should there be any requirement for fax to email, you can select a number which is to receive faxes, which will be then converted and sent to the email address associated against the user. Select the voicemail notification type for the user should personal voicemail be in use. The options are None, Email Notification Only, or Email Notification with the voicemail file attached. Should a user require call recording, which will record all calls received and made by the user directly to external sources, select the required storage term. If a user is going to be using a compatible handset or the soft phone, you can enable on-demand call recording, start and stop recording, which will utilize voicemail storage to send the recorded file to the user and does require an email address. Notification is either email only or email with the file attached. If adding Teams licensing, select the DDI and Teams trunk for Teams direct routing accordingly. Under Applications, select any that this user is to access or utilize. Create an activity diversion, such as a status of out of office, to forward to a user or call group as required. Enable and disable call barring as required, depending on customers' needs. Should a user require call recording viewer status, this is enabled under Permissions, but can only be done once a user has been created by the company admin.